It's sunnier than most days. You'll never see the sky if you keep looking down. And if you take the wrong way, then maybe you should stay instead of turning around. So but you keep on going. I know that you're in the open, hoping that you'll be okay. Don't stay looking out the window. And how late do you plan on going? Nowhere. Afraid of all the things you don't know. There's so many reasons you should care. Don't stay looking out the window. And how late do you plan on going? Nowhere. Afraid of all the things you don't know. There's so many reasons you should care. The sun is setting down soon. You'll never see the stars when you're all in your head. You can find beauty in the night too, but it's harder to see when you're stuck in a dream.
Okay, so voiceover time real quick. What's in the box? You'll be surprised by the amount of clothing in this box, but that's because coming home my luggage was just full of souvenirs and gifts. And here's a poncho I got from Mexico that I absolutely adore, and a white t-shirt I forgot I bought. And also, this bag took most of the weight, so what's in it? A lot of random things, lots of keepsakes, lots of paper, but these are a few things that I felt comfortable showing to you guys. A lot of things with stories. Mind them, and these seasickness bands that did nothing.
Don't stay looking out the window. And how late do you plan on going? Nowhere. Afraid of all the things you don't know. There's so many reasons you should.
Hey, welcome back to another quick voiceover. So I just wanted to talk about the setup I have real quick. So this is a Sony camcorder that is about as old as I am, and it is connected to power using this AC power adapter. As you can see, that's a display, that's the power adapter, that's a charger. A lot of wires there. So here's the output. We have the video and audio output, and males are connected to the females, and they run through this converter that has to be powered up, so it has to be connected to power as well via USB. And then the output is an HDMI cable connected to a capture card. I've been doing this all day until now. It's almost 7 p.m. and it's really nice, revisiting old tapes. Currently I'm doing the high 8 cassette tapes. I've also done this with a VCR player, so there are also a few VHS tapes that I can convert. I hope this interests you guys. If anyone has anything analog they want me to convert, then hit me up for a little price. Just kidding. Depends. How well do we know each other? There's so many of these cassettes that I can go through, and I hope I can be done with this. This was actually like a project I started like 11 years ago. The first thing I ordered off of Amazon was in 2010, and it was sort of like an older version of this RCA to USB kind of converter thing. The only difference is that this converter outputs HDMI. Well, not true HDMI, but I simulated HDMI. I guess that's the term, correct me if I'm wrong. So it's just like a higher res. And I don't know if I should put all these videos into a hard drive or two. I get very paranoid about having a hard drive with like a lot of like precious things in it, because I always have this fear of that hard drive failing, and it did happen to me once. When I first tried converting these tapes in 2010, the problem was I was using a computer or a laptop, let's say, that was good at the time. Actually, I think that laptop, we got it in 2008, and this is 2010, so the laptop was already 2 years old, and I'm not sure what the RAM was or what the GPU was, whatever it was doing a lot of heavy duty work just to get these tapes playing, and then me recording them. So the output was very laggy, and it wasn't, yeah. the capturing software wasn't the best either, so I like stopped after like 1 or 2 tapes. And then a few years after that, I'm not sure when this was, maybe 2015, I couldn't get the cassettes to play on the camcorder, and it felt like it was a loss. Maybe the camcorder just stopped working. At the time I thought the problem was the tape reader, because every time I would put a cassette in, it would just eject it right back out, and alhamdulillah now that's not happening. But there is a tiny problem of keeping the Handycam on the VTR setting, on just the player setting. But so far so good. And so back in, like I was saying, in 2015 I was just doing VHS tapes, and I was using that same AV to USB converter and that same software. I think the software was just bad. I don't know. Currently I'm using OBS because you can just capture things on OBS, and it's been great so far. So at that time I did a few VHS tapes and then I stopped. Like again, the recording process just wasn't smooth. I have a laptop now, which is, I guess, good for right now. It's actually very good. It's good enough that I can actually multitask and it would not affect that. I'm just very happy with, being able to have all these tapes, have them available in digital format, and maybe I'll just put them on a cloud somewhere. Put them on a cloud somewhere. And I'm just having a lot of fun doing this. This is what I like to do, just like messing with video stuff, AV stuff. It's a lot of fun and I like it. It's very simple and straightforward. So I was asking my father if he could find some of the VHS tapes or cassettes lying around the house, because I don't know where they are. I found all the high 8 and video 8 tapes, بس سألته and he like got some out. He was ready. He was like, can you convert these? I was looking at them, like he was looking at them, so I looked at him and he looked at me, and I asked him, are these VHS tapes? And he said no. They're slightly smaller. And I was looking at them, I'm like, they don't look like VHS tapes. And he said that they're Betamax tapes, and at this point I didn't know what Betamax was, and like, at that point I know that I can't convert those because I don't have anything that would play a Betamax tape. And I went on eBay, there aren't even Betamax players that are working, and you can't even put it in like a deck, a VHS deck, and play it on a VCR, because it's not going to, it's a different kind of tape, it's not going to read it. So I'm currently looking for a way to be able to digitize these Betamax tapes. If anyone knows, if anyone watching this, if you have a Betamax player lying around, hit me up. If you know any place that would convert a Betamax tape, let me know. Yes. So I'm going to get to converting. So